There we go. Oh, we're good. Man, I gotta be better at that. All right. Welcome. Finally, sorry for the delay. Um Haha, yeah, Dr. Delay is the name. No pun intended. Welcome to another edition of me doing these college basketball games. I'm Dr. Delay, and yesterday we did Pitt Notre Dame, and I'm a casual Pitt fan. I guess I do pull for them, where they lost a heartbreaker. And neither team deserved to win, by the way. I want to make that perfectly clear because it was pretty much the battle of the losers. Trying to make sure I can get chat visible here. But no team really deserved to win that game. But, Pitt was kind of coming alive there in the second half. And unfortunately, they kind of blew the lead. Lost the game, unfortunately, with a crazy with a call that was very, very suspect, and I completely, I don't know, I disagree with the call, but no one's going to care because it's Pitt and they weren't that good anyway. As for tonight's game, it's going to be LSU taking on Mississippi State in the opening round. Number 15 LSU versus number 10 Mississippi State. LSU's coming in with a 14-17 record. It's going to be right there on your screen. Whereas Mississippi State with a little bit of a better record though in conference play, not pretty much average, maybe slightly below average. They come in with a 20-11 record, 8-10 in conference play. Again, LSU 3-15 in conference play, so they were 11-2. I mean, there's no guarantee that they played all their non-conference first, but they had a pretty good record at one point. But clearly that the SEC was just too good for them. So matchup predictor, apparently they're saying that 70% of you guys, or ESPN Analytics, is picking Mississippi State to win this game. Going to be I don't know. And Mississippi State did beat LSU in their first matchup. I believe it was 81-69. So Mississippi State already has kind of that mental advantage up over LSU. Again, not a great team. They might be a little bit better if they were in another conference, but even then, there's not much to really speak of. And you go 3-15 in conference, it's not good. The winner of this game, I believe, takes on Missouri. Missouri has a second round bye, or first round bye, I guess, second round. Where Missouri did actually beat both of these teams. Just, again, me doing a little bit of research before the game. I don't really watch much, but, just trying to provide for those of you that cannot watch this game, which is exclusively on SEC channel, SEC network. But, yeah, we got some SEC basketball. Hopefully it's a good one. Again, yesterday's game that I covered, Pittsburgh and Notre Dame, that was we got a lot of views, and this is why I'm doing it again. So hopefully people that can't find the game or whatnot, you come here. By a lot, I mean 120. It's good enough for me. Well, we are still awaiting tip-off here. The game is played in Tennessee, so it's a neutral site game. I'm assuming that's how most of the games are, especially for the big tournaments. So we'll just wait here and wait for the tip-off. Again, I have a ticker for you guys. I have, obviously, the scoreboard of the game we are covering today. So we'll see. Let's look at the leading scores for both teams. Hubbard for Mississippi State with 18.3 points. Carter with 16.5 for LSU. Better shooter, 42% from the field, whereas Hubbard's 39%. Rebounds, looks like Mississippi State has the slight advantage there with Murphy, but also as a team, you're looking at the team stats. Mississippi State averaging 5 points more per game. Shooting-wise, they have about a half percentage better, and rebounding, they're out-rebounding, so I expect to see that tonight. They look like they just play a little bit better defense all around, though maybe the blocks are about the same. Mississippi State, apparently, with the 2-game losing streak, losing to Arkansas by a point, and Texas, who I believe did win today. And Texas was not good either. I was contemplating covering that game, but some personal stuff came up in the afternoon, so I could not cover that game. It was going to be that one or Butler, and I wanted to cover a game at 2, but I just could not. Whereas LSU, they just, looking at their last 5 games, it's just not pretty. In fact, well, let's just do some research. They're still talking on the court, not really much happening. When was LSU's last win? Okay, so it wasn't too far ago. I mean, it was a whole month, but 6 games. I was wondering if it was a little bit farther. So they beat South Carolina, who's not that good. South Carolina is actually the one team that's actually worse than LSU in the SEC. I think South Carolina did get eliminated today by Arkansas. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting for game time. I believe the players are approaching mid-court. Midfield is kind of what I say. But and again, if you're watching, I'm not going to ask for you to subscribe. I'm not going to be that guy. I mean, I will actually eventually. But if you just want to chat about whatever, chat about football, sports. That's cool too. Bro's talking to no one. Channel is dead. Yeah, I know. It is a lot more dead than it was yesterday. Yesterday, I was able to get pretty good views for my live stream and ended up 120 at the end of the game. It actually is at 180 right now, so it's still going up. But we'll see. Hopefully, I get that number as Mississippi State wins the tip-off here. All right, we got number 12 here, passing to 23 at the top of the key. Looking for a pass here. Passes to number 22. It's knocked out of his hands, but quickly recovered there. But number 22 is driving. Passes it outside. Number 2. Number 2 dribbling around. I will try to get these names for you. Alley-oop there. Dunk. 2 to 23 there. 23 with the dunk there. All right, so LSU bring it up here. Number 3 passes to 6. And I do apologize. All right, if I had a roster, a nice little alley-oop. Not a dunk there. Passing to the rim, but the guy jumps up there and just lays it in there. So 2 to 2. Pounds it inside. Now it's kicking it out to number 2 for Mississippi State. Rebounded by number 1 of LSU. LSU going left to right on your radio screen here. Number 5. Little pump fake there, but he gets it in there with the second attempt. 4 to 2, LSU leading. Your mic isn't working. My mic isn't working. Hello? What do you mean it's not working? It looks like it's working. As we have a 3-pointer Mississippi State, so everyone just hate on Huge Rod there. That'd be great, because my mic seems to be fine. If it's not working, please someone else could let me know. That'd be fantastic. Pretty sure, but let me just double check here as LSU. Hold on, I think it's fine. We have driving the lane, fade away by number 6. LSU leading 6 to 5. Robert Miller. Okay, Robert Miller is number 6. I'll try to remember that 3-pointer from 12 of Mississippi State. Rebounded by number 4, Mississippi State. Still with the ball. Kicks it inside to 23. He's pounding inside. Passes to 4, who's also inside. He misses, but there's a foul. I'm going to use this to check. Audio is working fine. I don't know. I know I was having trouble at the... You might want to start turning up your volume, buddy. That might be the problem. I know at the start of my stream that was a problem. I did check that, but no one was here anyway, so it was fine. All right, he ended the line for 2. There was a foul, I guess, on that shot. He does miss the first. Someone tell him to turn up his volume. Bro doesn't even know how to work his own phone. All right, here's the second attempt of the free throw. Cameron Matthews, a 75% free throw shooter, misses both. Kicks it out to 2, misses the 3. LSU with the rebound. Number 3 drive in here on the right side, but there is a stoppage of play. There's a clock issue. See if I can... Hold on. Oh, my bad. I just had you muted because you sound so terrible. Oh, that's good. I like that. That's funny. All right, 5 inbounding to 3. 3 to 6. LSU again with the ball going left to right. They're just passing it around outside the three-pointers. 3 kicks it out to 4. Who passes to 1 with the 3? It's off the mark. Rebounded by Mississippi State. Carried up by number 22. Passes to 12 of Mississippi State. Mississippi, he's driving. Number 12 fighting through the defenders to get the layup. That's 2. Mississippi State with the lead 7 to 6. LSU with the ball, driving is number 5, looking for someone else. He just kicks it out to in the corner 3. No, he's going to drive inside. Good defense by Mississippi State. LSU just kind of passing it around here. Knocked away, but it's going to be quickly recovered there by LSU. Number 6 now passes to 4. 4 with the 3. Not on it at all. Everybody hate on Hudron. Ain't no one hate me. Worst stream ever. Thank you very much. All right. Mississippi State here with the ball. Number 2 driving. Nice little spin. Nice pass. Oh, and he misses the layup. Stolen by number 1 of LSU. Number 5. Oh, that was a lot of contact there. And that's going to be an offensive foul. He did lower the shoulder. Everybody. Yeah, I know, right? That's just what I do. So it's nice to know that you're behind. You know, you could speed up to the live thing. That'd be fantastic. Ooh, you know what? Look at the replay. It looks like it could have been more of a flop, but they are not seeing that. The official 16:50 to go in the first quarter. Mississippi State 7, LSU 6. In fact, I need to refresh this, apparently. Let's go ahead and refresh that. Get you some live scoring here. I don't know if that's going to be full play-by-play. I think that'll work. Well, I think you guys should be good with that. Dr. Delay would have made the layup. No, your internet is just so terrible and laggy. I don't think it is. I think you're just a hater, bud. Thank you for the interactions. I definitely need them here. Again, 7 to 6. Mississippi State is inbounding underneath their own basket. Passes inside to number 4 with the easy layup. So Mississippi State 9, LSU 6. LSU again going left to right on your YouTube screen. The number 5 to number 2. Takes a 3. Hops backwards, going to pass it over to number 1 on the right side, who starts to take it in. Now he passes to 10. Passes again to 2. 2 driving. At the free throw line, just chilling. 4 seconds. They got to get a shot off here. Desperation 3 by 1, and he sinks it. Good shot with the hand in his face. 9 all here. 9 to 9. Mississippi State again, right to left on your YouTube screen. Number 12 bumping into a bunch of people. Good defense by LSU, but they are passing around that defense. 0 with the little mid-range shot, and he gets the 2. A lot more higher scoring than yesterday's Pittsburgh Notre Dame game for sure at this time. It was like, what, 4-3? I'll tell you what. Got that veiny eye. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, Mississippi State up to 9 to 11. LSU driving in. A little errant pass there. It's going to be intercepted by Mississippi State. Not the first time LSU's thrown an interception. As number 12 throws. Football's on my mind now. He misses the 3. Rebounded by LSU number 2. I will try to get the names down. It'll probably happen in the second half. 2 with a 3. That's going to be off the mark. You can tell immediately. Almost stolen by 2, but not the case. Mississippi State driving with the layup. Misses, but gets his own rebound and puts it in. 13-9, Mississippi State with the lead. That was Melendez. 14:45 to go in the first half. LSU down by 4 with the possession right now. Just dribbling around, setting the pick. Slowing it down. Directing traffic is number 2 of LSU. Almost throws it away there. Good snag by number 10. Number 5 with the ball now. And he kind of pushes a guy off who was trying to flop 3, and he gets it. Nice shot. LSU shooting up is not bad. They're playing a lot better than their 14-17 record suggests. Or maybe it's the opponent. Who knows? Mississippi State driving. Number 12 with the Euro step. Might have been 3 steps, but no one calls travels anymore. Kicks it out to number 0. In and out 3. LSU with the ball. 14-minute mark has passed. Number 5 misses. He lost control of the ball. And that's going to be Mississippi State ball. And I believe that's going to be a timeout. All right, Delay, I'm out for now. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, of course. I'll definitely miss you, buddy. Appreciated your whatever you're doing. I will catch you later, I guess. So timeout. I guess it's an official timeout. I don't think there was a timeout by a team. So we'll head to commercial break, LOL. Again, just feel free to chat about whatever you want. Chat about what's happening in the NFL right now as the Panthers just signed Rico Dowdle. So it looks like Cowboy Nation was wrong about that one again. F you, Cowboys. Yep, Texas, again, did beat Vanderbilt. As I look at the live feed here, it's a Liberty beating UTEP 36-24. And then those are going to be games that are not on currently. Again, commercial break if you're just joining in. Mississippi State 13, LSU 12, 13:50 left to go in the first half. Already a lot more scoring than yesterday's game that I covered, which was Pittsburgh and Notre Dame. So, I don't know. I'd like to see a high-scoring game. It's always fun, especially if it's back and forth. Again, just a reminder, if you're any of these fans, the fan of these teams, that these teams are not good, and the only way they will make the SC or the March Madness tournament is by winning it all. So they're going to have to pull off the impossible, which for LSU seems pretty tough. Both these teams did lose to their next opponent, Missouri, who's patiently awaiting the win of this game. But yeah, again, feel free to chat about whatever you'd like. I will interact with you. Do my best to, at least during commercials for sure. Try to keep the action. Do my best to do that. Let's see what we. All right. Well, still waiting commercial break here. If you're just tuning in, like, what the heck's going on? Well, we're at a commercial. I do apologize. And we're back as and they're in Tennessee, so they're showing off all this Tennessee stuff. SEC basketball, yeah. Used to be a powerhouse for football, but they struggled this year. Oh well. Got some subs in there. LSU looks like they're subbing in 2 players. And Mississippi State also subbing in a player or 2. All right, inbounding is Mississippi State. Well, I thought they were. Fake the handoff to the player. All right, the whistle's blown there. Looks like the LSU, I don't know if they're doing a full court press, and just with the point guard doing a passive press there. All right, Mississippi State going right to left. He passes to number 3, who takes a 3, and that's off the mark, rebounded by number 3 of LSU. 3 driving the lane, but then he goes to the left corner, just dribbling around there in circles. Passes inside. Number 6, they are double teaming him, who passes further inside, who passes again inside. to number 4, who gets the bucket. 14-13 LSU up for the moment. And Mississippi State just passing really well. And that's going to be an easy 2 underneath the basket. Oh, man, no. Don't go away, voice. 13 minutes in the first half remaining. LSU down by 1 with the ball. Number 8 inside. That's number 6. Passes to 5 with the easy layup there. 16-15 LSU up. Mississippi State, that's going to be an offensive charge by Mississippi State. Yeah, that was very good there. Good passing. So Mississippi State foul. It's going to be LSU ball. We're still just showing the replay of the same exact different angles. I know that's what everyone loves to see. All right, LSU with the ball going left to right on your YouTube screen. Number 3, looking. Passes to 5, who's outside. Passes back to 3. Passes to number 6, who hands it off to 5. With the 3, took contact there, no call. It was way off. Mississippi State driving it up. Passes to 5. Thought about going inside, but good defense there by LSU. Passes it off to 12. Passes to 5. Corner 3. And that's good. Mississippi State 18. LSU 16. Under 12 minutes now in the first half. LSU kicks it out to corner 3 for LSU, and that's off the mark. Rebounded by Mississippi State. Number 6 of LSU tried to steal it. 2 steal attempts, but he gets away. Wild pass, but handled well. 3 is off the mark. LSU with the rebound. They're taking it up court now. Number 4 of LSU driving inside. 3, no. Mississippi State here. If you're a local fan, you'll know that Miss McNeese beat Lamar, so Lamar will not be making the tournament. GG's there. Mississippi State still going around, and there's going to be a foul, I believe, on LSU. Is off the ball, so not a shooting foul. And I believe that's another official timeout. So, yeah, they're going to commercial break. Mississippi State 18, LSU 16. Maybe I picked the wrong. That's fine. Try it again tomorrow. So again, as we had a commercial break, again, if you'd like to just chat, I'm cool with that too. I don't mind doing that. Let's talk. Still deciding on what game to cover tomorrow. Or just don't really know what to say during break. Really nothing going on. And if you just want to chat about whatever, football news, whatever. I mean, I love football. I mean, you can see back up here. So you can see the affiliation of this team. Which they ain't doing much right now. I mean, they did make a trade, but we don't know who the quarterback is. So we're just kind of waiting on Mr. Rogers. That would be something. So, yeah, again, the winner of this game will take on Missouri. Number 7, Missouri. Who Missouri did beat both of these teams earlier in the season. So, you have to figure that Missouri will be the favorite. Not only because of the higher seed, but because they handled both these teams pretty well. They beat LSU by, I believe, 16 or 17, and Mississippi State was by 20 plus. So it's looking like it'll probably be a blowout next time one of these teams plays Missouri. As I will get a sip of water. Again, commercial break. If you're just tuning in, I do apologize. I can't do anything about that. Hoping to hear something about the Aaron Rodgers situation. But just so I can get some clarity on what's going on. Steelers Twitter is pretty much hating on Ryan Clark now. LSU alum, by the way. So if anyone hears LSU, might recognize that name. Or if you're just a football fan in general. Or basketball fan, or a guy that watches ESPN. All right, looks like we're back, and now we're cutting to an interview. So we're not quite back. Matt McMahon, coach of LSU. Third season. You have to figure that he's getting a little bit worried. This job, I don't know. I don't really follow college basketball that much. All right, inbounding is Mississippi State underneath their own basket. Passes to 5. Passes to 0. Who takes a 3, and he sinks it there. Mississippi State extends their lead to 5. Taking it up is LSU. Passing it around, number 3. Looks to 10, but 10 wasn't looking. LSU, number 3, does get it. 2 with the wide open 3, and he misses. Rebounded by Mississippi State. And that's going to be a blocking foul on LSU as number 22 was taken up court. So LSU is already at, 5 fouls? Or I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. All right, number 0 passes to 22 of Mississippi State. Floater, and he was being hugged. There was some hugging going on down underneath the basket. LSU defender, that was number 10. Inbounding underneath their own basket again. Mississippi State, number 3, just puts it up there, just a desperation shot. He can't. It's upset with himself there. LSU with the rebound. They're taking it up here is number 5. Passes to number 1. 3. It's good. Nice pass. Nice shot. 21-19 halfway through the first half here. 22 passes to 3 underneath the basket, who kicks it out. Number 5 driving inside to number 0, who's at the corner. 3, and he sinks it. So it's back to a 5-point lead. Very high scoring, especially, again, compared to what I saw yesterday. That was atrocious. Both teams have missed 7 shots from the 3, but Mississippi State's 4 for 11. LSU is 3 for 10. Number 10 driving inside. And I believe that is going to be a foul on Mississippi State. They fouled him as he was making his way to the basket. I'm not sure. He was in the act of shooting, I believe. Here's the first foul shot for number 10 here. Damian Collins, a 65% free throw shooter. He does miss the first. Here is the second, and he misses them both. Rebounded by Mississippi State. Chance to have their biggest lead of the game. Number 6 passes inside to number 23. And now it's a 7-point game. as it's now 26-19. LSU looking around, forced to back up a little bit, reassessing the situation. Trying to make a miss. Passes to 10. He passes outside of 2. He drives inside, but it's stuffed and blocked out of bounds. So it's going to be LSU ball still. Yeah, some nice teamwork by Mississippi State. They are passing really well. They have had a lot more success with the inside the paint, and I'd like to see if I can find those stats for you guys. Team stats. There we go. That's good. All right, LSU with the ball. I'll read them off next commercial break here. Number 1, just dribbling in circles. Little mid-range jump shot there. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Mississippi State. Kind of dangerous here. LSU. Wide open 3. And he misses. Melendez there, number 22. LSU. Trying to be fast there, but the passes aren't connecting. That's right out of bounds. Mississippi State ball. LSU with 4 turnovers so far in this one compared to Mississippi State's 2. You have to be a little worried if you're LSU again. Not exactly the favorite in this one, but if you get any more down, you'll just, I don't know, you might want to, I don't know, you probably start mailing it in. Mississippi State just passing around. Wide open 3, number 0. They're kind of just leaving them off the mark. LSU passing it around here. Passes across the court. Corner 3. That's off the mark. Rebound. A nice effort there by number 1 of LSU. And that's going to be a shooting foul. Tried to lay it in there with a lot of touch. Just off the mark. And again, another commercial. They just have to fit in all the commercials. 26-19, Mississippi State leading LSU. We'll be right back. And by we'll, I mean them, because I'm still here. All right. So looking at the stats. It's about the same. So honestly, maybe my hypothesis was incorrect. Points in the paint. Okay, there we go. So Mississippi State does have 12 points in the paint. Compared to 6 of LSU's. So that's kind of the difference there. It's a 6-point difference there, and it's a 7-point difference in the game. So there you go. LSU has only taken 18 shots compared to Mississippi State's 24. And that's partly because they are being out-rebounded. We did discuss that earlier in this one, where Mississippi State was out-rebounding them average per game. And you're seeing it already in effect here. Largest lead for each team at 2 points for LSU. 7 is the current lead for Mississippi State. No flagrant fouls or anything like that. LSU already with 6, though, in the first half. So I believe it's 7, and then they start taking shots. Whereas Mississippi State is only at 2. As I'm staring at an otter, so I'm having a blast. Still looking at that otter. Is a commercial break. And so we'll see. I don't know what game I'll be doing tomorrow. I'm just kind of waiting to see what is available that I can stream for you guys, which I don't know. We just want to stare at this otter. It's been about a minute now. I'm just looking at this freaking otter. We are loving the YouTube TV Zen commercials. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. Again, winner of this game will take on Missouri. Missouri did beat both of these teams in the regular season, so you have to imagine that Missouri will most likely win that game. So we still look at the wow. Get enough of this. I don't know if there's some technical issues over there. I don't know, but this is ridiculous. All right, we're back, and we're showing the crowd. Interviewing the Mississippi State coach. Northwestern beat Minnesota today. Iowa currently up on Ohio State 54-50 with 11 to go in the second half. Hello, Coffee Beans. Not quite as successful of a stream today, but we'll see what we can do. Might have been the matchup. I'm starting to think it might have been the matchup, or maybe just people. It was just a one-hit wonder for yesterday's Pittsburgh Notre Dame game. I was pretty happy with the the numbers I was getting yesterday, as LSU misses another free throw. I'd like to see that free throw thing. Okay, so they're going to be 1 for 5 from the free throw line. Not many. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And, okay, no, pardon me. So that is slightly ahead. They do make it. All right, Mississippi State 26, LSU 20. Number 12 for Mississippi State, dribbling around, passing to number 4, who passes to 22, corner 3, off the mark, rebounded by Mississippi State. He did step out of bounds. Yeah, he got a little too careless with his footwork, so that's going to be LSU. You doing good? Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, we're trying. We're trying. Thank you. Sorry, Cat. All right. LSU bringing it up the court. Passing it around. Corner is number 5. Looks like he's just going to pass it back to the point guard, number 2. 2 directing traffic. 5. Trying to beat his man. It's knocked away. That's going to be a foul. Will not be a shooting foul. It's just a regular foul. Again, 26-20 is your current score. Passing it around here is number 1. Nice handles there, and another stoppage of play. And another foul on Mississippi State. So 2 fouls in quick succession there, so might see a lot of more free throws, though. Based on what we've seen so far, probably wouldn't be making those, as these teams are combined 1 for 6 at the free throw line. Inbound pass is out of bounds, and you're kind of seeing why these teams are definitely 15-10 on the SEC rankings. We're starting to see some poor quality of play. It was very high scoring there for the first 10 minutes of this one. Slowed down a tad bit. Still with an opportunity to get to 40 points before the half. And another foul. I'm kind of getting slightly annoyed. I mean, obviously, there's only so much we can do. But I don't know if they're just trying to... LSU's flopping. So they're showing me the bracket here. Mississippi State, again, the winner of this game, I mentioned it plenty of times. You're probably annoyed with me. But the winner will play Missouri. The other game on the first round, Georgia, Oklahoma. The winner will play Kentucky. Kentucky's kind of having a down year for their standards. And we're back already. This is so bad. I don't know what ESPN is doing here with their coverage, but it's terrible. We've got a mid-range jump shot. It's going to be off the mark. Mississippi State finally with the ball. And the rebound going right to left. And we have an offensive foul, another foul. And I don't know if that means... Okay, I don't know. They're showing the seeds there, projected seeds. Auburn, Duke, Houston, Florida are your projected number 1 seeds. Number 2 seeds, Alabama, Tennessee, Michigan State, and Texas Tech. Such a weird time we're living in. LSU with the ball here. 6:30 to go in the first half. LSU just passing it around. driving the lane, kicks it out, but it's intercepted by Mississippi State. There is number 12 with the easy layup. Nice defense, actually. It was a little more difficult, but Mississippi State extends their lead 28-20. LSU with the ball. 6:05 left to go in the first half. LSU needs to get something going here. They were hanging in there, but it's been mostly Mississippi State here. Passing it around on the top of the – here's at the top of the key here, or three-pointer, my bad. That's going to be off the mark. Mississippi State. And there's going to be a stoppage of play. And that's going to be a foul on LSU. So on the replay here, the fast break layup. So 28-20 Mississippi State with the lead over LSU. And I guess with the bonus, they're going to head to the line here. And he does make the first, so it was a and one situation, I guess. Or no, that's just how it works. Gosh dang. I'm telling you, that stupid otter set me backwards. So now this thing is ahead. That ticks me off, man. All right, so 30-20, as you probably already saw on the screen. LSU with the ball, at least the scoreboard. I don't know. It's whatever. LSU just passing it around outside. Number 3 with some nice handles. Driving the lane, misses the layup. Good defense there by Mississippi State, who's trying to play fast, and it's off the hands of his own teammate. And it's going to be LSU ball, and he pointed the other direction as he disagrees with who it went off with there. Showing the field goal percentage, 46% for Mississippi State, 38% for LSU, which kind of explains the score. We have mentioned that LSU has not played as well in the last few minutes. A little jump shot there, and he kind of gets bumped in the back after he shot. He was going to miss that anyway. And I believe he's going to head to the line for 2, or for a 1-and-1. Showing Riley Kugel, 0 points, 2 fouls. That sounds like my stat line from many years ago. And he makes the first. LSU with... I need to stop. All right, here is the second, and it's going to go in there. So 30-22, Mississippi State with the lead. Mississippi State bring it up there, going right to left on your YouTube screen. Number 12, just a desperation 3, but he makes it. Oh, my gosh. Questionable shot selection, but... when you believe in yourself, anything is possible. 33-22. And it's kind of stolen away by Mississippi State there. He's just driving. And that's going to be a blocking foul as he was shooting. So he's going to head to the line. Mississippi State, this is already approaching that dangerous territory. Commentators are disagreeing with the call, saying that it should have been a charge. LSU coach is pretty upset about it. All right, here's the first, and he makes it. And everyone's clapping, showing Mississippi State fans clapping away. Kashawn Murphy with 9 points in the first meeting between these two teams. Can have an update, that'd be great, on what he has tonight. I can look for it myself. I'm lazy. He misses the second, rebounded by LSU. 4:35 to go in the first half. LSU really needs a bucket here. They have been taking bleed. They're bleeding right now as far as the score. This was a pretty close game about 5 or so game minutes ago, but already it's a 12-point lead of Mississippi State. That's how they won 81-69, won by 12 in their meeting this season. Granted, it was at home for Mississippi State, but the neutral site is not proving to be any better for LSU. Mississippi State is yelling at them. Cannot believe something. I guess he can't believe that his team is up by 12. I don't know. And he's just telling the ref, hey, what the heck? You got I don't know. And we have a substitution for LSU. They are still talking. Wow. Are very passionate. Can't believe the response the coach just received from the ref as he misses free throw attempt, rebounded by Mississippi State. Mississippi State kind of for 0, just slowing it down. For 4 looking for a pass. He passes to number 5, who passes back to 4, but he drops it. Recovered by his teammate, number 12. 8 seconds left. Desperation 3, and he got it again. Number 12 with just an amazing shot. I'm telling you, his three-pointers are not exactly easy, but he's made them. 37-22, Mississippi State. LSU looking probably, he was right underneath the basket. It was like a Ben Simmons. Stolen away by Mississippi State, and you have a feeling this one could get out of hand here. Corner 3. It's off the mark. That was number 12 who shot it, so whenever it's a good shot, he misses. Whenever it's contested and questionable, he makes them. We do have a foul, and I believe it's going to be on Mississippi State. And they're going to another commercial break because you have to put in the sponsors. 37-22, Mississippi State leading. It's looking like it could be a blowout, potentially. Number 12 is Hubbard, so I will remember that name for sure. Hubbard is 12. Again, if you'd like to just chat about whatever, could be anything, sports, could be anything just in general in life. How you doing? How's it going? I don't know. It's whatever. Feel free to leave a comment. That's fine. Sorry, Cat, Coffee Beans. Hopefully you guys are all doing well as we are on commercial break. May have chosen the wrong game tonight. Mississippi State 37, LSU 22. We'll check to see what other games I have on. Could have picked Iowa, Ohio State. That looks like it's a good one, but that wasn't starting. It's Air Force, UNLV. Baylor and Kansas. I think that was. Oh, it's ESPN. Oh, well, you know, you live and you learn. You just pick a game. You hope it's good. What you can do. We're going over the Rico Dowdle. Dowdy. And they're showing Koala, so no more Mr. Otter. It is. I swear if it delays it again. It's ridiculous. That is one thing. Just don't like. I mean, other than the price, ridiculous. $84.99 a month. Really just want the sports stuff. 40 to 50, probably the max pay. Just give me all the sports stuff and call it a day. But nothing like that. Because we're still waiting. No way it's actually. Yep. So I do apologize again if you're watching. and are like, what the heck's going on? Well, I'm watching a koala right now on my screen. It's not. Okay, there we go. We're back, kind of. Showing the halftime desk. They're discussing on how it's a 15-point game. Well, it's pretty simple. Mississippi State is playing well, whereas LSU was started off pretty strong, I'd say, for them, but they've fallen off ever since I'd say the 10-minute mark. They've been very underwhelming, and LSU kind of showing why they went 3. So number 3 for LSU is going to take some shots here to try to narrow this lead. Javon Hargrave signs with the Vikings. Kind of sad about that. As number 3 misses the first. Again, a lot of missed free throws in this one. So, yeah, apparently that Mississippi State coach is mad about the lack of offensive rebounds. So they are out rebounding LSU. It is now 37-23 as he makes the second. Number 0 of Mississippi State. Bring it up, going right to left on your YouTube screen. Passes to 3, who passes it right back to him. It passes right back to 3. Oh, passes right underneath the basket. Wide open, number 4. 39-23. Mississippi State with the lead. The huge lead now. Oh, Euro step by 1, but he misses the layup. Rebounded by Mississippi State. They're playing fast. Now Zero's going to slow it down. No, tipped away. That's going to be off LSU. So Mississippi State ball. $2:59 to go in. Gosh dang it. Hubbard with the 3 is going to make it because this thing's ahead. I hate that crap. Hubbard is really good. I can tell you that right now. 42-23. This is not looking good for LSU. It's stolen by Mississippi State, but he lost control of the ball wildly. He had it, bounced it up, and it went like 20 feet in the air out of bounds. I don't know what that was all about. Hubbard is just feeling it, showing the replay of that. Again, another shot where he's on the move. He's deep. He got a guy in his face. But he missed the one where he was wide open and had time to think about it. That's usually how it works, huh? LSU with the ball. Number 1 at the top. Number 1. It's stolen away by Mississippi State. Number 22 passes to Hubbard in the corner. 3. He misses. He had, again, time. Number 22 with the rebound and gets it. And that's a timeout, LSU. Mississippi State 44, LSU 23. This one, I hate to say it, but it may be over. Yeah, that's not good. But I will continue this game. I will not go away unless the viewer count then goes. Then I have to. I don't know what other game I'd go to. Love the YouTube. Yeah, no, big fan of that. Trying to see what type of NFL news I can break you guys. Bro, getting all this. MLF football is like horrible. I don't know if any of you guys know what that account is, but he just literally spreads misinformation every freaking time. All right, LSU inbounding here. It's a blowout right now, so LSU trying to just slowly claw their way back into it. Corner 3 by number 4, and it's in and out. In and out burger there. Mississippi State passes. That's Hubbard, who passes to 0, but there's a stoppage. I think he was running with the ball without dribbling. That is called a travel. Rarely called call. 44-23 is your score. 1:53 left to go in the first quarter, first half. LSU not showing much energy right now. I can't lie. There's passing it around. Dribbling around. He's just dribbling around. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Passes in the corner. 3 by number 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by LSU. And we have a foul. And I believe that's on number 23, Nwoku. Michael Nwoku. Or Nwoko. Mississippi State coach is mad. So I guess it's just a thing, you know. Just if you're up, even by 21, you just still got to be mad. It's that Nick Saban, Bill Belichick attitude. I don't know if they would be 20-11 and 8-10 at conference play. He does miss the first. Currently 3 for 6, that's Mississippi State free throws. LSU is 4 for 10 at the line, so not taking advantage of the free shots. Here's the second, and he gets that one. So they cut the lead to 20. Hubbard slowly bringing it up, playing with his opponent, passes it off to 0, who quickly drives the lane, but he kicks it out to 6, who comes inside, but he's looking for someone. Hubbard driving the lane, can't connect, misses the easy layup there, didn't even hit the rim. LSU bringing it up, number 10 with the 3, and that's off the mark. Mississippi State with the ball, 50 seconds and counting. 0 passes to number 4. 42 seconds. Passes it out. It's tipped away. It's going to be out of bounds. Will remain in Mississippi State ball. 44-24, 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter, but we're going to take a timeout because this really matters. Stupid. And honestly, it's just the coach trying to be too cool. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's whatever. 44-24, 40 seconds to go in the first half. As we can share some of these stats for you again. From the 3, LSU only 20% from the 3. They're 3 for 15, whereas Mississippi State is 7 for 19, so a lot more efficient there. From the field in general, LSU only 26 shots, and they've only made 8, so they're a 30.8 clip, whereas Mississippi State, they are, again, pounding it inside. They are making the 3s, but they can also shoot it inside 50% from the field. That will win you a lot of games. Points in the paint, again, it's the big difference. 6 points for LSU, 18 for Mississippi State. Fouls, Mississippi State, believe it or not, has more, but they're not really letting him impact it. Largest leads of each team, LSU 2, Mississippi State 21. It's currently a 20-point lead, Mississippi State. They are inbounding as we speak. Hubbard shoots it, heavily contested. It actually, good-looking results, really. Did not make it, though. LSU with the ball. So it looks like LSU's going to try to draw this out here. They do have 10 seconds. They have 5 second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wow, number 10's just going to pass it, but it's deflected. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Hubbard shoots a long 3. It's off the mark. I think he's just having too much fun now. That's the end of the first half. 44-24 is your score. And this game, unless a drastic change, is probably over. And I will be back. I'm not going to I don't know. I'll just be right back. I don't know if you can still hear. Yeah, you can hear. I will be right back. Now you can. Now you can hear me. Well, I see that lost half my people. That's fine. It's commercial break. Um, I will just stick it out anyway, as this game has taken a turn for the very worst case scenario for my stream. It's a blowout, so no one's going to really be caring about searching up this game. 44-24 is your score at the halftime break. It's pretty much been all Mississippi State since the 10-minute mark, I'd say. I think that's when I replay this later, I can definitely tell whenever the momentum really shifted one way. Because it was pretty close at the beginning. As they show some highlights here, we did talk about Arkansas defeating the worst team in the SEC earlier, and it looks like South Carolina was hanging in there, 61-60 at the 2-minute mark, 2:41 mark. It looks like this might have been the dagger. 64-60. South Carolina trying to make it competitive here, and they do. They're only down 2 with 50 seconds, 34 seconds, but it looks like Arkansas does pull away here as they win 72-68. South Carolina, look, that's the game we should have watched or something. Texas, Vanderbilt, this was one of the games I wanted to cover, but again, personal issues during the afternoon, I couldn't cover it. Looks like Texas was controlling this game, which was kind of a shocker. Many people had Vanderbilt winning. Vanderbilt making a late comeback here, 72-65, but doesn't look like it sustains as it's stalling there with 30 seconds to go. 79-72 is your final. Texas beats Vanderbilt to move on to the second round. And they will play Texas A&M, so that's going to be a pretty cool game I don't know if I'll cover that one, but that'll be a pretty good one to watch, or, just in general, nice little rivalry there. The winner of that game takes on Tennessee. And, of course, the game that you're currently paying attention to, the winner of this game takes on Missouri. And I've probably mentioned that a million times. You guys are probably sick of it. I would be sick of it, too, if that's all I repeated. And, again, Missouri did indeed beat both these teams in the regular season quite handedly. So there's only so much optimism that you could have. I mean, it looks like Mississippi State will be the ones winning. LSU could have a comeback here, but yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath. So it looks like on the bubble, Arkansas is on the last 4 byes, and then Texas is the first 4 out. So you'd have to imagine they need a win against Texas A&M, which would be pretty tough to do. I don't know. I could look that up, actually. Look at how they played. I'm sure they did play each other. I mean, Texas and Texas A&M, and Texas Longhorns. I believe A&M was good this year. Oh, but they did beat A&M this year. It was in Austin, but they did beat A&M 70-69. So anything is possible. That is, which they actually did lose. They played them twice. That's interesting. Which I guess that's their main. I guess that would make sense. They did get blown out by A&M in College Station. So Texas actually did lose to Vanderbilt earlier in the season. Texas trying to get some revenge here. Texas did beat this Mississippi State team that we're covering today. Also blow out LSU. Texas isn't bad. It doesn't look like they're bad anymore. And if you're just tuning in, like, what the heck? I thought you're covering this LSU Mississippi State game. Well, you can see at the bottom of the screen it's halftime, so you just have to get off my back. Just kidding, kind of. But you probably didn't think of that because you can already read. So, yeah, just a little brief recap. It's been pretty much all Mississippi State since, I'd say, about the 10-minute mark. A pretty competitive game. You can look at the bottom of the screen. It would say the largest lead LSU had was 2, and that was about, again, at the 10-minute mark. You can probably get the play-by-play. Play-by-play. Roll all the way back here. give you a little brief recap here. Um, we're up by 2, obviously. I would say this little right here at 16:15 at to the 12-minute mark. So the 12-minute mark, it was pretty much a one-sided show. That point on, LSU only scored 8 points, whereas Mississippi State scored 29. So that's pretty much the difference right there ever since that shot. This is pretty neat. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if you guys would rather this. I don't know. I'll have to. We'll see. Let's do the box score, and then if anyone has a preference, just let me know. I will change it. And again, if you're just watching, feel free to talk about whatever you talk about. I'm a big football fan, big Steelers fan. I'm not really wearing my hoodie or hat at the moment, but I will talk anything really specific. I mean, I love the NFL and my Steelers. I'll talk about any NFL team or any sport. I know I would say I'm a casual fan in every sport. It doesn't have to be sports. You're probably here. Games, I guess I do play a little bit of video games, but you know. But yeah, feel free to leave a comment about anything, and I'll do my best to look at your comment. As we're still in halftime, they kind of played with me there. I thought they were coming back, but they are not. It's still halftime coverage. 44-24 game, Mississippi State again. They kind of running away with it. But yeah, feel free to chat about whatever. As you probably read up there, Huge Rod was having a great time chatting away. Just report him, huh? Nah. So the winner of this game again, they will play Missouri. That's literally the one. Which I didn't really record much. I'm trying to remember from this game. Definitely not the expecting it. I need to start looking at what's going on. I do call a game. I want to shoot for early. Butler and St. John's at 11. I think that would be pretty good. In fact, that's what I'm leaning. And then maybe do another one later that night. I'm not sure. Problem is, if I don't take advantage of the 11 o'clock game, then it becomes not much for. Well, there is Marquette and yeah, it's going to be a pretty good one, I'd imagine. Big East battle, Big East basketball. I grew up with it, and it was that was peak basketball. Colorado upset West Virginia. All right, well, whatever. Not see the standings, bro. Colorado 14 and they're showing Paris right now. If you're wondering what am I doing, no, I promise I'd love to talk some basketball or love to commentate for you. 30 the I don't know. All right, looks like they're starting up the second half finally. So, yeah, looking at Butler, St. John. I believe that's what All right, they're showing Josh Hubbard, who again was making all the contested threes, but wide open threes he could not hit. Mississippi State, again, they are up 44-24, as you can see at the bottom of your YouTube screen. They are in control and most likely will be taking on next round, but we do need to see how this will finish out. LSU could get hot. You never know with these things. I mean, it is March Madness. It may not be the actual tournament, but things happen, man. That's why they call it that, because all these tournaments and all this stuff, it changes how the tournament can be, and you just never know. Most likely not happening. You never know. All right, we're starting off the second half. LSU now going right to left on your radio screen as we have an inbound pass, but now there's an immediate stoppage of play. I don't think the clock started. And that's what it looks like happened. Clock did not start. And now they jump to 1957. Okay, so they started the second half with 1957, apparently. As we have a stoppage and a foul on Mississippi State. I believe that's their first foul. LSU going right to left on your YouTube screen. They are down 20, so it's going to be quite the comeback if they can make this happen. Number 1 passes to number 5. 5 looking around, dribbling around, trying to go up, and he's going to get the call there. Shooting foul. That's going to be Mississippi State's second foul already with 30. So, I mean, if Mississippi State, gets LSU to, I don't know, LSU needs to get to the line, and they also need to convert these. They are struggling for this down there. And he makes the first. 44-25 now. And here's the second. It's in and out, but rebounded by LSU. Kicks it out for a wide open 3, and he gets it. So LSU with already 4 points here in the one possession. 28-44. LSU again way down, but you never know. Good defense and some complementary offense could change this game. Hubbard trying to get free, but good defense by number 5, who's sticking it to him like glue. And there's going to be a foul on number 5. I believe that was a shooting foul, so he should head to the line for 2. Mississippi State, all they really need to do is break even with them on this half. I mean, they could still afford to allow 20 points or 19 points more than them this half and walk away with the W. But I would think they'd feel a lot better with themselves if they, at worst case scenario, broke even, as it's 44 or 45-28, and that is a possible football score. I've seen it before. And he makes them both for 46-28. Hubbard now with 18 points. Passes to 6 here. Passes to 4. Passes to 3. Outside, looking for someone. Starts dribbling inside, behind the back dribbling. Nice. All these fakes and looks arounds, and he gets 2. Nice. By number 3 of LSU. That is Curtis Givens. That he has 3 points there. Mississippi State, here's Hubbard. Driving inside, passes inside to 2, who's looking around. It's stolen by number 1 of LSU. LSU playing fast. Here's a corner 3. No, pump fake. Goes inside, stuffed, gets his own rebound. Stuffed again, but it's blocked. And that's going to be a shooting foul. Another one on Melendez there. That's his second shooting foul of the half. And LSU's going to the line for 2. LSU not going away quietly, at least not at the beginning. 46-30. As number 5 here gets the first. Hopefully he can make both, as he missed the second one. First pair of free throws he had. Start this half. And here's the second, and he gets them both. So it was a 20-point game. Now it's a 14-point game. 18:28 to go in the second half. Passes to 2. Hubbard. Hubbard driving, and he gets 2. Nice layup there by Hubbard. 48-32. 18:10 to go in the second half. Number 3 passes to number 1. He's just chilling with the ball. Now he passes. Number 6 is trying to go inside here against the other big man. But he gets 2. Just went up with it. Good. And it's stolen. Hubbard had it, but then he lost sight of the ball. Number 1 has it. So LSU with it again. Number 3 looking. Passes deep. 3 by number 5. That is off the mark. A lot of contact there. It's going to be a foul on LSU. Yeah, that, as the commentator said, that would have been huge if he would have been able to make that long 3. It would have cut it to 11. (48-34), Mississippi State leading. Hubbard. 3. It's good. 51-34. Hubbard is going to be it's not going to let LSU come back that easily. Number 5. It's stripped away. Mississippi State. Here's Hubbard. Hubbard driving inside. It's blocked by LSU. Fast break 2-on-1 situation. Misses the layup. Number 2 of Mississippi State. He drives, trying to behind the back pass. He could not connect. Too much flare. As looks like there's going to be a jump ball. Man, when you think LSU is going to quietly come back here, Hubbard has shut the door on that as of now. Hubbard has been phenomenal. Let's look at the points here. He has 23 points here. Josh Hubbard it's the Josh Hubbard show. 8 for 16. He's pretty amazing. The rest of the team is 11 for 22. So I guess everything's 50%, but just goes to show you though the volume. If that one guy has 8 of the 11 shots made. And they inbounded it, and there's something. I'm not too sure what's going on. There's a stoppage of play. Hey, JJ, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. Heard you were playing a scary game the other day. We got a wild pass by Mississippi State. LSU takes advantage for an easy 2. I don't know. Hubbard's looking around like, what the heck were you doing? So miscommunication there leads to an easy 2 points of LSU. Mississippi State, though, still with a very sizable lead, 51-36. With 16:35 to go in the second half, as we head to commercial break, and they will probably show more animals on the screen. Right now they're showing sports, which is what they should be showing. So again, if you're just joining us, it's commercial break, so that's why I'm taking advantage of this. 51-36. LSU slowly coming back, maybe. I mean, it's unlikely, but you never know. Again, they call it March Madness for a reason, folks. I understand it's not the tournament, but these games are played in March, and they mean a lot. So LSU, again, they've played a much better in these first few minutes. They already have half their point total. Pardon me, my voice is cracking. They had 24 points in the first half, and that's 20-minute halves. And they haven't even played 4 minutes. They're already at 12. So if this pace keeps up, I mean, you never know what could happen. As I eat a Nutri-Grain bar. Yummy me. I regret not putting on my hoodie as we are still on commercial break. These media timeouts are ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Looks like we're going through Italy. It's Italy. I'm going to say the line again. The winner of this game does indeed play Missouri. It awaits them tomorrow. Missouri did beat both of these teams in the regular season, so you have to imagine Missouri will be heavily favored in that one. I love commercials. Big fan. Big fan. Just waiting. And we're back. They are showing the Mississippi State coach tear into tearing into his team, specifically to Sean Murphy. 51-36. All right, we're back here. Mississippi State going left to right on your YouTube screen. 51-36, 16-27 to go. Hubbard almost stumbles. Double team there by LSU. LSU playing a lot better defense, and he did indeed go backcourt. Backcourt violation. Fantastic defense by LSU as they're showing the Mississippi State coach, and he cannot believe it. He is so mad. Inbounding is LSU, going right to left on your YouTube screen. Here's number 20. Passes to 3. Little fake there. Corner 3, no. Dribbling inside now. Kicks it out to 1. Wide open 3. There was a deep 3, though. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Hubbard. Hubbard's a very feisty player. You can tell with the way he plays, the way he carries himself. Oh, wide open corner 3, and he misses. Rebounded by number 1 of LSU. LSU taken up here. Send the pick. It's going to be off Mississippi State. It's going to be LSU ball. And LSU's taking the timeout. So we only play a minute. And now we're back to another commercial break. They're just killing me. They don't want me to succeed tonight. I think that's what it is. 51-36. 15:43 left to go in the second half as we head to another commercial break. Playing a lot better here in the second half. I would not predict them to come back and win, but it could be a pretty close finish. I'd like to thank everyone for the viewers for just even just talking a little bit. It does help the channel. I do appreciate it so much. Wish it was a more close game. Wish it was more exciting, but alas, it was not meant to be tonight. It happens. That's part of the deal. A lot more lively chat yesterday, and that's okay. Again, you don't have to just stare in silence. I'm like that too, for the most part. Let's go over some scores here. This NBA scores. Thunder over the Celtics right now. Raptors over the Sixers in the second quarter. Clippers up over the Heat in the first quarter. The Suns are up on the Rockets 25-21 in the first. Grizzlies up 22. No, they just tied it up. Jazz did. Grizzlies. Spurs up right now on the Mavericks 16-15. And then those games will tip off later tonight. As we await, as I'm staring at a koala. Spring training baseball. Nationals won their game. Red Sox currently down 5-4 in the bottom of the ninth. Rockies crushing the Padres. They won 13-2. Giants won over the Guardians 11-2. Angels White Sox tied in baseball. Only in spring training is that possible. Rangers beat the Reds 4-3. The Royals defeated the Mariners 7-6. Mets up over the Cardinals today 2-0. The Tigers beat the Rays 5-1. The Braves beat the Orioles 13-5. And the D-backs beat the Athletics 5-2. Switching over to basketball, Georgia Tech beats Virginia 66-60. North Carolina beats Notre Dame 76-56. So Pitt probably would have lost as well. California beating Stanford 55-54 with 11 to go in the second half. Syracuse and SMU have yet to tip off. Davidson, however, has beaten Richmond 69-65. Richmond Spiders are gone. Fordham beats Rhode Island 88-71. LaSalle beat UMass 71, pardon me. UCF and Kansas Big 12 basketball has yet to kick off, but a Big 12 basketball game that has played. Iowa State over Cincinnati. Colorado beat West Virginia. Upset alert there. And then Baylor beating Kansas State right now. Butler, a team I probably will cover tomorrow, they won today. DePaul is beating Georgetown. Once proud Georgetown, but they are far away from that. And Villanova playing Seton Hall. That should be a good one. All right, we're back here in Tennessee, I believe. That's where we're at today. They are talking as they inbound here. And they did not actually inbound. He couldn't get it off, so he had to take a timeout. That was pretty good defense there by Mississippi State. Again, they called a timeout. They called a timeout, drew up a play, and then had to call a timeout because they couldn't get it off in time. That's got to be frustrating. Showing the bracket here. Winner of this game, as you've heard many times by me so far today, they play Missouri tomorrow at 6 o'clock Central. The last game that has yet to play today for the SEC, Georgia, Oklahoma. They play Kentucky, the once proud Kentucky. I would say they're still a powerful team, but, it's a little weird. LSU inbounding to number 1, and he gets it there. 51-38, 13-point game. It's doable. Hubbard, double team there. Reaching in, so close yet so far. Foul there, number 1. 15:33 to go in the second half. LSU, once down by 22 at one point, find themselves only down by 13. Inbounding here to number 4 of Mississippi State. Dribbling. Passes to 3. He's at the free throw line. Passes outside to 0. 0 with 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by number 3 of Mississippi State. It's hit away, but there is a foul, and that's going to be on LSU. So there wasn't a shooting, I don't believe. So it will just be a regular inbound. Shot clock resets to 20. Wide open is number 5 for the 3, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by LSU. Number 3 of their own. Number 3 drives the lane, passes here to number 6, who slams it down. 51-40. LSU is slowly coming back. Dare I say a comeback? I shouldn't, actually. I don't want to jinx it. All right. Hubbard passes to 4, who hands it off to number 5, who hands it off to number 3, who passes to 5 underneath the basket, and he misses. But they're going to call a shooting foul. Oh, man, wow, if there was no foul there, LSU, he knows what could have happened there. Possibly cut the lead underneath double digits would be amazing. So LSU coming out here in the second half with a lot more just energy. You can see it in the way they're playing. They're playing very good defense. They are all over Hubbard. They're not letting him get free. As here is the first shot, and it thought it was going to bounce out, but it bounces in. 52-40. 14:42 to go. Georgetown only down by 3. Have I don't know. There's a violation, number 4 of Mississippi State. I don't know what happened, but he does not get the second free throw attempt, apparently. LSU finding themselves down 12. They were down 22 earlier. Fighting back slowly. Can they keep it up? Number 4 with the ball of LSU. Loses the ball. Mississippi State with it. Hubbard passes to 5. 5's driving inside, and very poor shot there. Rebounded by LSU. They're pushing it up really fast. Oh, blocked. It was not blocked. He shot it, and then he passed it to himself, it looked. Yeah, good effort there on the pass to himself, trying to give himself an assist. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, number 5, Carter. All right, Hubbard, bring it up again, going left to right on your YouTube screen. Passes to number 3, who passes back to Hubbard, who takes a deep 3, and he gets it. It's just the Hubbard show on the Mississippi State side. 26 points for Hubbard. That's a great performance. 3. Tries to lay it in there, and he does not get it. Rolls out. Mississippi State with the ball, passing it back and forth between each other. And 0 just passes it to LSU. That's going to be a foul on LSU. Apparently there was some... Man, Hubbard's really good. Josh Hubbard. This is a very great, it's an amazing performance. As the referees are discussing some things here. 55-40, LSU brought it back to 12 points. But Mississippi State making a 3, and they do have the ball. Apparently Hubbard originally signed with Ole Miss, so that's a interesting move there, going to a rival. Hubbard with the ball, passes to 22. Who passes back to Hubbard? Who passes back to 22 for the 3, and he got it. That's got to be just a crushing blow for LSU. Find themselves now back down 18. Alley-oop, it's rejected, but there is a foul. Melendez can't believe the call. It looked like he was just going for the ball. I have to understand why, but I also get the call there too. Melendez definitely disagreed with the call there. I can tell you that. He was letting his feelings known. 58-40 LSU will get 2 shots. I think they're all huddling around the. What? No, okay, so it's going to be inbound. Inbound here. Number 1 gets it. Nice layup. Oh, he can't finish. Everything was good except for the shot. Mississippi State passes to 5. Gives it back to Hubbard. Little jump shot off the mark. Rebounded by 3. And he gets the and 1. It's back to 20 points. And just when you thought LSU was going to come back, they do not. I would say it's over. They were fighting hard here. Yes, Cascarelli, it was not looking good in the first half. They were fighting back here, got it back down to, I believe, 11 points. But Mississippi State here on a 9-point run. That'll do it to you here. Kicks it to 5. Driving inside of LSU. It's just stripped away at the bucket. Mississippi State passing. It's deflected by LSU. It's going to go out of bounds as he lands in the student section of Mississippi State. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Ryan. That's it might be the end. It most likely will be the end of LSU basketball this year. I'm sure you're broken up about it. I mean, it's basketball after all. I mean, I know our main focus is football for the most part. Mississippi State inbounding underneath their own basket. Here's number 0. He kicks it out to 5, corner 3, and he got it. It's 63-40. That's going to be the largest lead of the game. Number 1 passes to 5. He misses the layup, but he may have gotten the shooting foul call there. I'm not too sure. It's baseball season. LSU known for their baseball for sure. They usually have a good program, and they are, I believe, taking a media timeout. So 63-40, Mississippi State up over LSU. They're the number 1 team in the country. Okay, yeah, like I said, LSU is usually pretty good. I'm sure you're probably well aware of that, of course. But anything can happen, of course, in college. That's what makes it, I would say, a little more special now. I'm kind of seeing how college is a little more, has that aura, I guess that's what the kids say now. Pro sports, a little more predictable. College, anything can happen. And it looked like, again, speaking of anything can happen, LSU, again, they were only down 11 at the, I believe, 14-minute mark. And it's unfortunate what has happened since then. Mississippi State just started hitting their shots, and LSU started missing theirs. And it's kind of similar to what happened in the first half. LSU, again, they had the lead they were leading at the 12-minute mark and couldn't hit nothing. It's been the Josh Hubbard show for Mississippi State, 26 points. It's pretty tough to stop. I mean, he is 6 for 12 from the 3-point line. It's crazy stuff. He actually has a better shot percentage from the 3 than he does the rest of the field. So, he's just hot. It's tough. It's tough to stop that. So if you're still here, Cascarelli, how are you doing today? Thanks for stopping by again. You know, it's two YouTube days in a row. I appreciate that. Not as much viewership today. So I'm still trying to work out what's best. This game isn't really on national television, so I was trying to go with that route, but unfortunately, not pay off. So we will reassess tomorrow. I will attempt to recapture that Pittsburgh Notre Dame game with all the views that I got. I got 120 views at the end of it. That's what it said. I think as of now is 180. Pretty happy with that. This one, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get a lot. But, I mean, it is what it is. I'll take it. We all start somewhere. Not saying I'm going to keep this up or anything like that. Doesn't happen overnight. It's mostly luck. So, commercial time again, 63-40. Mississippi State leading over LSU. Go Tigers, LOL. So, in the next game of the SEC, Oklahoma, Georgia, I will not be covering that game. I will be back tomorrow, as if everything goes correctly, I will call Butler and St. John's, which should be a really good game. Only on Peacock and here. All right, LSU gets 2 free throws. He's missing the first. 11:53 to go in this one. Most likely won't see an overtime or a tight finish for that matter, as he misses both, but it's rebounded by LSU. Jacks up a 3. And Mississippi State with the rebound here, number 2. Number 2 with the ball. GG's. Sorry, Cat is already saying it's over. So if you're an LSU fan, you definitely must hate that. Or you're realistic. Most likely you're going to be realistic about the situation here. 6 seconds. Number 3 with the shot, and he gets it. They're just making everything now 65-40. With 11:17 to go in this one. Number 1 here. Looking around for a guy. It's off Hubbard's foot, but they didn't really call it. And now that's off LSU. And that goes out of bounds. I'd imagine you're going to start seeing a little bit less timeouts here because of the game being a blowout. But I could be wrong. We're not even halfway through the second half, which is insane. A lot of stopping of plays. I mean, it's actually crazy. $65-40 LSU down by 25. Not really talking like I'm an LSU fan, but I expected their fan base to be a little bit more, I don't know, just would have expected they're the bigger fan base, so I got to go with them, I guess. Mississippi State with another 3. He was just jacking it up there just for the fun of it. Riley Kugel, his first 3 points, where LSU jacks up a 3, and that's going nowhere. Rebounded by Mississippi State. They're passing it around. Number 6 here with the ball. Casually going inside, and, well, it's stolen away. I don't know what he was doing. Number 1, hustling down the court, and he gets the layup for an easy 2. 68-42. Jordan Sears for LSU, 15 points. I would say Jordan's one of the few bright spots tonight, though he has missed a lot of shots. He's played with a lot of hustle. I can definitely tell you that. 68-42. Jordan Sears, number 1. Number 5, it's tipped. Passes to 0 to number 2, Kugel. It's off the mark. Here's number 2 of LSU. Passes to Sears of LSU. At 3 is off the mark, and the ball's just going to go out of bounds. Mississippi State ball. 68-42 is your score in this one. LSU looking like they are going to just go on home. It's over, as they went 3-15 in SEC play, so we can kind of see that how that was going to just carry over today, and it did. Number 0 passes to number 6 of Mississippi State. Dribbling, passes to 2. 2 shoots a 3. Oh, and it just flirted with going out, but it went in. 71-42. As this one is just, it's over. They have made 13 of 31 from the 3, whereas LSU 4 for 21. Jump shot here by number 5, and he misses. Rebounded by LSU. Nice rebound. Number 6 goes up with it, gets the and 1. Nice little shot there by Miller. Robert Miller, 5 for 6 from the field. You'd have to imagine if only who were shooting more, huh? Well, he's only shot the ball 6 times, which is actually the 3rd most on the team. You probably want him to get the ball a little bit more. Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't have the ball more. He's been pretty efficient here. Season, he's only averaging 4 points a game, but tonight he's at 11. Or is it 12? He already had the 11. Okay. Well, it's 11. 71-45, Mississippi State with a commanding and comfortable lead. They're up 26. It's been the Hubbard Show if you're just tuning in. Like, why in the world is Mississippi State winning by that much? Well, look up Josh Hubbard. That's the guy who has 26 points. Passes to 23. Trying to be like Jordan, like Mike. I should have said like Mike. I'm an idiot. And his shot is off the mark, so he's not like Mike in that regard. But he does retain possession as the ball apparently went off LSU, and Spears is appealing. I don't think he's going to win that appeal. I said Spears. I apologize. Jordan Sears. It's Sears. A really good player, so he's earned my respect, so I apologize sincerely there. It's Sears. Jordan Sears. Mississippi State with the ball here on the inbound. 5 passes to 21. 21 with the 3. It's good. They are making everything. 74-45. Number 3 dribbling. And I believe he was contacted there by, I don't know, one of the Mississippi State players. Not too sure. It is a foul. And there with the bonus, they're going to head to the line for 2. Or, at the and 1, I guess, right? The 1 and 1. It's a 1 and 1. Makes the first. So you have to imagine LSU will definitely be rebuilding their basketball program, as I see plenty of people already leaving in the background. He misses the second, but it's rebounded by number 10 of LSU. Nice hustle there. And it's poked away, but he hit his hand, so it's going to be a foul. And number 10's going to head to the line. Just going over the points here for LSU, and then, of course, Mississippi State here. Sears with 15, Miller with 11, Carter with 10, Gibbons and Bailey with 4 each, Collins and Williams with 1. As number 10 misses there. Probably should have said the jersey number since I've been saying jersey numbers tonight. Mississippi State with the ball, number 3. Passes to 2. 2. Passes to 5. 5 directing traffic. Passes to 3. Nice pass to 5. Who slams it home? It's now a 30-point lead, and Mississippi State fans are loving that. Please, a little too close there. 30-point game. Number 2 jacking up a 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded. It was not rebounded. going to be a stoppage of play as I will take a personal break. I'll be right back. I will just leave it on just because. So you can see the score. I'm back. Sorry for all that, but okay. Um, Official Jaguars on, so perfect timing on my part, I guess. Um, Still 30-point game. I see. I did again have to step out as LSU heads to the line here. See, I don't know what the spread was. Maybe they're trying to cover the spread. I can actually probably look that up. Sears here, he gets his shot there, 86-57. Mississippi State putting in their backups, it looks like. Number 8, fastest to number 6. And he gets a 3. Even the backups are going off. Oh, that's insane. 89-57. They'll probably crack 100. 15 for 33 from the 3, whereas LSU is 4 for 24. Wonder what the difference in the game is. Hubbard ends tonight with 26 points. I'm assuming he's not coming back in. He had a heck of a night, I'd say. It was a pretty good night on his part. Here, and it's stolen. Bad pass. Number 6 with the ball. Passes to 34. And it's stolen by Sears. Drives the lane, and he gets it. Sears has been one of the few bright spots. Only 1 or 2 bright spots, I'd say. Miller also had a really good night, and Sears for LSU. It's been all Mississippi, which strangely enough, they only have one guy over 10 points. It's kind of shocking considering all the points that they have. Hubbard's the only one with above 10. He has 26. You have one guy. You have Sean Jones, who wears number 5. He's at 9. And then you have 3 players at 8. Number 3, or no, pardon. What am I looking at? Number 23, number 2, and number 0 would be Woku, Kugel, and Harris. Passes to 21. Mississippi State with the ball still. Floater. It is off the mark. They will not get 100. I may have jumped the gun there. Can they break 90, though? Something any golfer would love to do. Number 6 hands it off to 21. Who kicks it out to number 6. Had some shots open. 2 seconds on the clock. It's no good. Minute 08 left in this one. Looks like LSU. I don't know what they're going to do. They're just going to jack up a 3 here, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by number 7. They're going over. The largest margin of victory in the SEC tournament actually was indeed over these LSU Tigers in 2017. As Mississippi State crosses the 90-point mark, 91-59. LSU living up to that 3-15 conference record here tonight. Mississippi State, they look pretty good. They did it again. They lost by 20+ to Missouri, which is who they will play tomorrow. But you have to imagine that they're feeling pretty good about tonight. Number 5 with the 3, it's good. So the score doesn't look too terrible with the 90 and the 50 and the, usually looks way worse. And looks like they're just going to hold the ball. You still need to cross midcourt. And looks like that's going to do it. They're going to, coach is already shaking hands with 6 seconds left. And that'll do it. Mississippi State with a statement of a win, 91-62. And they will take on Missouri tomorrow, the number 7 seed in the SEC tournament. So here, I guess I'll wish him luck since I did get to see him play. It's always a pleasure to root for a team that you get to cover. That'll do it for me. Again, if you like what you saw, please subscribe. I try to cover games when I can. And I will see you next time tomorrow. The goal is, again, I will try to do the Butler game tomorrow. It'll be at 11. But we'll see if all that can work out. But I'll see you then. Have a good one. Have a great night.